3, 2, 1, action. What's going on, you guys? Swifty's Cove here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the art of filmmaking. Oh, wait. Now, I want to talk to you guys about the art of filmmaking only because, it truly is an art. I became a filmmaker in 2022, almost going on 3 years now, not exactly yet. I started production of my first film, Trace, in October of 2022, and it's led to so many things afterwards. I really do feel like you have to have the passion for this, because if you don't have the passion for it, then I don't think you should be doing it. You can be a content creator and all that other stuff, but I do feel like there's such a difference, being like a content creator, streamer, than a filmmaker, because there's so much different work that goes into it. You have to write a script, you have to act on that script, you can make changes and improvise whenever you want. And one of the best things about it is the improvisation of it. A lot of my films have a lot of improvisation. For instance, the ending of, Trace 1. That movie had a script in the beginning, and with the help of many people, the script flipped and it became such a different type of movie. Almost the whole movie was improvised from start to finish. We had plot points, but everything was on the fly. Hey, let's do this. Wait a minute. That's a great spot. Let's film right there. Always it was just like that. Trace 2, and going back to one of my films, that had a lot of good improvisation as well. Just like, for instance, the ending of Trace 2, completely improvised. We had an original plan or an original script, and it fell through, and we had to act on the fly with, I don't know how many minutes we had left to spare. It was just in the moment. And I'm just talking about the art of improvisation because it's really cool to see what people can do under pressure and to see what people can do by themselves with no script on the fly. And sometimes that can be dangerous, but it depends. It definitely depends. I love watching movies. You kind of have to do that. If you're like me, fly. I don't like flies. I don't like bugs. But you have to really see the vision for things, because, oh my goodness, when I tell you, when you have an idea and then you want to act on that idea and you see it in a certain way before you start filming, it is totally different than it is when you, I'm trying to put it into words about. So before you start filming something, you say you want to film here. You have an idea of what it's going to look like, but it's totally different on camera. That's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm going to use my new movie, for instance, Detective James. I knew for months, I take that back, not for months, for about a year. For about a year that I wanted to film at University Circle. And I didn't know exactly how it would look, but I envisioned the scenery. And I envisioned somebody here and somebody there and a shot here, and shots like this. So my hand, that's a person. You have me here. I'm looking at this person. You have greenery in the background. You have water on this side, water on that side. So you see what I'm getting at? You can do visual things like that, but you see how different it looks rather than seeing it in a movie or TV show, and it looks totally different.
Move out of frame. Move out of frame. And then, are you out of frame?
Pretty sure.
Move away from camera. Now walk out, walk towards me. And
So it's stuff like that. That's how I usually visualize my stuff, where I just use my brain. One thing I like about filmmaking, the script. Now that is the art itself. See, the art is what comes of the scripting, the producing. And I might actually use a different word for that. I might say the scripting and the producing and the behind the scenes, that's the canvas. But the movies and the TV shows, that's the art. Okay, and your canvas, a script. It's a blank piece of paper, a blank document. Start typing and put everything in your mind on this script. And you have to form a story and make it realistic and believable and hope for the best, between actors and the lines and whatnot, I do, one thing I like about the actors is that they give it their all. And even though people have criticism about people, actors give it their all, and I really enjoy seeing that. And being a director that also has to be inside of the film, whether I like to or not, it's always cool to work with the people and be in their shoes, because then if I do just stop acting and just direct, I know what they're going through. I know how hard it is to remember lines. I know what work goes into it, reading those lines and becoming the character. And being a director, I don't have that much criticism because I'm in your shoes too,
2, 1, action. Whoever did this won't see tomorrow.
I'm not so sure about that, James.
What did you just say?
You need to stop being so blinded by attachments to Carol.
You know what? Oh wait, I forgot the line.
So that's also an art of filmmaking. And let's get to that. Filmmaking, making the film. Sorry, making the film. I don't use a camera. I don't use a DSLR, Sony. I don't use all that. I use my iPhone 14, and it has done so many wonders for me. I mean, I've been using this iPhone 14 for projects like Trace 2, No Witnesses, Jace, and I'm gonna be working on that. Don't worry. Jace, Detective James, like all my recent projects has been done on my iPhone 14. And it does come with struggles with storage space and figuring out what to have on your phone and what not to have on your phone, what to delete, what to keep. And that's a struggle. But the filmmaking aspect of things, I can take it, look, I can take this right now. I'm filming, right? I can do things like this. And it's all about shots, right? And it's all about angles. So I'm like this. You see my arm right there? I'm gonna put it up like that. I'm gonna face this way. You see that? It's the art of filmmaking. You can turn anything, just like I did, into a film. You can make it your own. That's what I love. That's what I adore about filming. And if you have the passion to do this, do it. Do it. So yeah. Shaker Dance Club. But I feel like there's more story to be told in anything, and you just have to write the pages, So if you guys like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. I might make a part 2 to this because there is a lot of stuff I left out, maybe purposely, who knows. But if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, give me the 1,000 subscribers. I'm trying to get monetized and make money. Everybody, Swifty's Cove. Cut.